Today I'm going to talk about structural levels of organization. The goal of this video is to list and discuss the levels of organization of the body in order of increasing complexity. Before we begin studying the structure and function of the human body and its parts, it's important to think about how those parts are organized into a functioning whole. So, what are the levels of organization? Well, there are 5 levels of organization, and I'm going to list them from least complex to the most complex. So the first is the chemical level, then there's the cellular level, then the tissue level, the organ level, and the organ system level. The first two levels I mentioned are considered microscopic because structures at this level are extremely small and cannot be seen or detected without using some form of technology like a microscope. Now, the chemical level includes atoms and molecules. The cellular level includes organelles and cells. Organelles are the parts within a cell, and cells are unique because they are the smallest living units of structure and function in the human body. In other words, atoms are not alive, molecules are not alive, organelles are not alive, but cells are. The last three levels I mentioned are considered gross levels because they can be seen with the unaided eye. Now, gross in this context just means large, large enough to be able to see with your eye. A tissue is a group of similar cells that perform a common function. These cells work together to produce some new structure and function for that tissue. For example, smooth muscle cells work together to make smooth muscle tissue. An organ is composed of two or more different kinds of tissues, and the tissues work together to perform a specific function. For example, the stomach is made up of more than one type of tissue, and its specific function is to break down food. The organ system is the most complex unit that makes up the body, and it's a group of organs that work together to perform a complex function. For example, the digestive system is made up of not only the stomach, but also the small and large intestines, the esophagus, the rectum, and the anus. And its function includes not only breaking down food, but also the ingestion of it, the absorption of nutrients in it, and the elimination of the waste. Now, the body as a whole is the human organism. In the case of humans, the body is made up of many organ systems like the skeletal system, the muscular system, the respiratory system, the digestive system, and more. We'll learn about each of these systems later in the course. But to sum up this video, there are 5 levels of organization in the human body: chemical, cellular, tissue, organ, and organ system.